So this thing had it hanging up, and it was fine for a while, and then came downstairs yesterday and found that one of the wings were falling off, and it's an interesting story because this vintage TIE Fighter thing cost originally like $69.99, and then it magically dropped to $34.99. Well, I found out the reason why it dropped in price. It's simply because it has a faulty mechanism for this gimmick, which they stopped doing for the vintage series stuff. And the gimmick was you'd press this little button here, and the TIE Fighter, I guess, solar panel shield wingy thing would go flying off to simulate it being hit, which I don't get. I mean, I guess it's cool for little kids, but what little kids is playing with this thing? This thing, you drop it once and it's dead. So I didn't understand the gimmick, but, it was a nice TIE Fighter. And I came downstairs and the wing was literally hanging by a thread because the mechanism inside just decided not to hold it in anymore, and it would just pop it up because of the spring. Man, I was just so pissed. And I decided to say, fuck it, and let's do some repairs. And sometimes, things break so that you actually fix it and make it stronger and better. And that's exactly what happened in this case. I just took the side that was the problem. I took some Gorilla Glue, dumped it in there, and it did its thing. And I'll tell you this much. When the mechanism was working, the wings would go on and stay on, but they would be at a weird angle. So it was kind of like a V shape with the wings. It's like the wings would be like more like tilted inwards like that. And it was, it's still all right, but it was just annoying to look at sometimes. And I would straighten them out a lot. But since fixing that wing, I noticed it solved that problem, because I guess whatever mechanism they used in there was very loose, so it allowed the wing some leeway to go in the direction the spring was pushing it, which is kind of down. So it, tilted inward slightly. But now that I've used the Gorilla Glue, it's pretty much straight. It's level as hell. If you look at it from the front, the good wing, which didn't give out yet, I just fixed that with the glue as well, because I want it to be pretty much flush with the other one. So now they're on there and they're very sturdy. Like before, you'd go like this and the wing would flop left and right, and now it's perfect. It's the way it should have been, And I guess the moral of the story is sometimes things have to break for them to be made stronger again. And that's the story with this TIE Fighter here. If you guys ever get it, personally, if you like the gimmick with the thing popping off, okay, if it works for you, it works for you. But for the majority of the reviews I've read, for people who own it, after a while the wing starts falling off, just Gorilla Glue that bitch right back in there. Put some weight on one side to hold it down, and it's gonna be perfect. And that concludes my PSA for today. Thank you, and bye.